This is a video clip that I took from a session that we had last night, communicating with the Orion DZ. And I've been having trouble uploading the hour plus session all day. I can't get it to upload. The decimal points are in the wrong column. Something's contaminated. I don't know what it is. Maybe everybody's having trouble uploading today. Anyways, I couldn't figure it out after 8 hours. Maybe there's a reason for it. This Sunday dawned on me. I'm scrolling through my bar, my editing bar, and I'm really realizing something amazing here. And, I'm always thinking about, every once in a while you get a skeptic, and, you can be skeptic. I was skeptic too at one time about talking boards, but when you look at the precision that this planchette is moving in, this is a new board that we are using. It's from Channeling Eric. This is a spirit on the other side, very, very much like Veronica, my guide. He wanted to channel the information on how to make the perfect communication board. So we're using this one. Footage for you. For anybody out there who's on the fence about being a skeptic, I'm just going to show you something here that I just stumbled upon. And this is my video editing software. And I'm just using my other phone to take a video of it. So I'm going to show you what I found. I found this because I spent the whole day trying to get this video to upload. It will not upload. So I'm wondering, do they want this information uploaded? I'm pretty sure they don't. These messages are for us only. But that's me. I like to make sure. I'm trying to enlighten everybody to, the amazing contact that we're having ongoing. But I know some of you are paying attention. You can get 30,000 likes on a video and probably 200 people finish the video. But I'm going to show you something pretty amazing. If you hung in to the end of the video, I'm going to show you something that's, spirit board sessions, Ouija should be studied at a university level. This is just amazing. Here's my editing toolbar. Watch the planchette. This is a round planchette. And watch the precision that this thing is moving at. And watch us. If you now we're going to fast forward here, or reverse. We're hardly paying attention half the time. We're talking. One of us is looking around. The planchette goes on the letter. That's it. It makes its travel distance between the other one. Never goes outside the circle. Look at this. Absolute precision. You try to do that with somebody, some people say, oh, you're cheating. This isn't real. If you ever had a spirit board session, you know what it feels like. You know the feeling. You could tell when somebody's isn't being real. Look at that planchette. It is precise. Never goes outside the letter circle. There's a word for that, by the way, when you have all the letters in a circle. I can't remember what it is, but look at this. She's looking over there. I'm looking over there. Sometimes we're both not paying attention. Look at this. It is no wasted movement at all. But when you're sitting there, and this is actually a paranormal event here, because a lot of people say, well, that thing's moving by a third party. That's a paranormal event. I would be freaking out. Well, the energy is such that, you don't even notice that. It's traveling in, it's buffering like this in that buffering action. But really, there's a reason for it doing that. There is no wasted motion. Look at this right there. Look at that one. Sarah's itching her head. I'm looking over to the left. And look at the perfect circles. Now watch this. Just look at this. Look at that. I'm going to go backwards now. You know how much effort that would take for the other person, the third party that is trying to communicate? Look at this. Back and forth. I'm not even looking at the board. I'm looking at Sarah. Look at this. It's not traveling outside the letters, only on the inside. you know, it's, yeah, that's, I mean, that blew my mind. I started reaching. I said, like, it's got to be some. I remember the planchette. You just feel like it's just going wild everywhere. That's the perception you get. I'm like, why is it, why is it buffering? Why is it buffering? Is it, is the spirit bored? But really, there's no. I mean, look at this when I whispered that word to her. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this. We're not even looking at the board. Yeah. If you think it's fake, get somebody else and try to do that. And try to mimic what we're doing right there. Impossible. Look at this. There's a third party that's communicating, and they are focused. Absolutely focused on communication. While we're, half goofing off and joking around. Those beings are, this is an event for them. Now here's where she thought she had the bug on her shoulder. Okay, the planchette's not moving at that point. Probably because Finn was busy touching her. The spirit, when Finn said it was him on the board, now he's not focused on moving it because he touched her arm. But look at this, that's when it was still going on right there. About the only time the planchette, I'm going to go back. The only time the planchette's not moving is Finn's touching her on the shoulder. I mean, watch the precision this is going at. Look at this. I mean, there's no sloppy circles, nothing traveling outside. There's a purpose for that. There's a, they're on a mission. You could feel there's a good sense of humor on the other side. They're laughing too, but boy, they are. I mean, they're not, technically, they're not really spirits. You could talk to any living higher mind. I've talked to dolphins and whales before, and other animals, cats and dogs with a spirit board. You're just opening a conduit. Nobody needs a spirit board to talk to anybody. You just think you do. Look at that. I mean, there is no wasted movement there at all. But, we're sitting there, and the whole time we're thinking, that thing's just, the spirit trying to keep the energy, trying to keep us both synced up. That's another reason why I believe it, that they do that. To keep your energy synced up, because one person's not a good channel and the other one is, but that's not the case either. I mean, there's a reason why they're doing that. Yeah, they're trying to keep both hands, I guess, to, look at that. That's when Sara took off on her own. She's never used a spirit board alone before. She's doing it. And it's the same exact motion, too. Look at that. Boom. Boom, look at that. Boom. I mean, come on, you got to be, your mind's got to be blown. Look at that. I haven't even looked at this side of the video. Fast forward. I already know it's going to be exactly the same through the whole hour. Look at that. Half the time we're not even looking at the board. But we know when there's a letter coming up. We know when there's a letter coming up. And you don't know what the letter is. You really got to bend over to look at it. I'm constantly bending over trying to look at it. One of us is calling the letter out, so the other person's not cheating. I had to take out part of the video at the end where Sara had some personal information come through. It's just something that just could not be put out there, Something she didn't want to make public. I wouldn't want to make it public either, so. But look at that. That is amazing. I mean, it's the details. The details in paranormal activity and I consider this as paranormal. And look at that. Mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing. Okay, well, maybe I might be able to upload the video now. Maybe this is what they're trying to get me to, for this to sink into my head and add it to the back half of the video. Look at this. I'm going all the way to the beginning of the video, I guess. I mean, it's the same exact. That's got to blow your mind. I mean, if you're paying attention, that's got to blow your mind.